Hey, how you doing? Of course, I want to talk about receiving and giving and the vibrational frequency that goes along with both, and how when you're giving, there's a frequency, but when you are receiving without any other energies attached to it, like fear or not feeling loved or unworthiness, when those feelings aren't attached to the receiving aspect and the expansion that the source energy gives to you when you receive on a really intimate, deep way without the ego getting too involved. So let's talk about receiving and the frequency of receiving. As a spiritual person, I bet, because a lot of my peeps are spiritually focused and very much into service and being of service. So this is why I'm doing this, because I really do believe that giving is super important, and I love the idea of being of service and giving freely and giving of your heart, and I love that whole energy concept and frequency of giving. And I know many of you are givers, like huge givers, love to give, give. Friends in need, you're giving them a call, you're texting them, you're praying for them, you're sending them healing, you're going there and healing them, right? So you're doing all these things because you truly believe in the concept of giving, of service, and of unconditional love of service. Hey, Heather. Nice to see you. You're a giver. I know you. You're a huge giver. And when we give and give and give, we kind of get out of the balance of receiving as well. So when you give and give, there's also should be an energy of receptivity, of receiving back. So many people that I know are big givers, and they give, but there's always this part in their life where they feel that they're lacking, whether it's lacking in money or friendships or intimacy or relationships or love life, or lacking feeling that their service is bringing them positive feedback or whatever that is. There's some sort of a lack energy. And the reason that lack comes into the picture when we're talking about receiving is because unless you can truly receive, it's not always easy to not feel that lack. So the lack is very much in the same frequency as being open to receiving. So what I mean is the feeling of allowing yourself to receive is in direct correlation to how much lack you experience or feel on a deep level in your life. So I'm going to do a meditation, the next video, and I promised people I would do this meditation because people love this meditation, but I kind of have to make a little bit of a foundation and show people what this is, so that they can understand why they're doing the receiving meditation, and it's pretty powerful. So the reason most of us it's easier for us to give than receive is because we're helpers. And we want to help a lot of people, and we're spiritual beings, and we believe in service, right? I already kind of said that. But one person in my class, one time I was talking about this giving and receiving, and I kept on talking about receiving and how important receiving was, and what are you receiving in your life? And she goes, well, wait. What about like the giving aspect? Isn't giving really important? And I smiled and I went, yeah. But who in this class right now doesn't feel like they give? And not one person rose their hand, because they're all givers. And when you're a giver, you forget to receive. And it's not, you know, as spiritual people, we think, oh, I've received this gift and I now allow compliments to come in. I mean energetically full receptivity of unconditional love from source, and abundance of love, abundance of connection, abundance of community, abundance of money, and that abundance is a receiving energy. And there's a good important frequency when we're talking about receiving and when we're talking about giving. And the energy and frequency of giving without the receiving energy behind it, it isn't the same frequency. And that's what I kind of want people, hey Linda, how are you? Nice to see you here. So that's really what's important to me, is for people to understand that without the receiving aspect, they're not really giving fully, in full service. So it's time for you to start understanding that receiving is just as important as giving. And I know a lot of people talk about that, but this is to me, it's more about the frequency of all of this and the frequency of the giving receiving aspect. So okay, so what I want to do, and I'm not going to do it this time because I'm trying to keep my videos under a certain amount of time frame so that people don't get bored really fast. I know I'm one, you know, if the video goes on and on, I'm like, stop that video and let's move on. So the next video, I'm definitely going to be doing a specific meditation on receiving. And that video will coincide with these. And one thing I want to leave you with is that source is complete, unconditional love energy. And source asks us, universal source energy, asks us to receive. That energy, so if you have somebody trying to give to you and you're so focused on trying to give back to them, you're not open to receiving. If you're worried that you're not giving enough and that people won't love you, then you're not receiving, you're in lack. So what I'm going to do is teach you how, do a meditation on how to receive, and then do that meditation every morning. Won't take long. And what that actually ends up doing is raising your frequency level at the level of receptivity and receiving abundance, receiving love. Oh, I like my thumbs up. Thanks. Receiving all sorts of higher vibrational frequencies. And in that receiving aspect that you get and in that meditation, it will actually raise your own frequency and you'll receive more. And that's the goal, is not just to give, but to receive. So, much love to you all, and I look forward to doing this meditation. I know I'm a little lax on that. A couple people have asked me when the meditation was coming. It will be here within the next 2 days. So I will do that live, and I send you all so much love. Thanks for the heart. I send you so much love, and just today, ask yourself, what am I receiving? What am I open to receive? And I'm allowing the universe to bring things to me that are in the highest frequency of love, connection, and prosperity. Love to you all.